But the truth, like gold, can only be buried for so long. Eventually, it finds its way back to the light. Thank you for watching. Mansa Musa's story isn't just about gold. To see it that way is to miss the point entirely. The sheer scale of his wealth is staggering, almost mythical, but the gold was merely a tool, a means to an end. It was the catalyst for a legacy that has echoed through centuries, long after the last speck of dust from his caravan settled. When we think of the richest person in history, our minds conjure images of glittering palaces, overflowing vaults, a life of unimaginable luxury. And while Mansa Musa certainly had all of that, his true fortune wasn't something you could hold. It was built, not mined. It was forged in the hearts and minds of his people, in the foundations of the institutions he created. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca wasn't just a display of piety or power. It was a seismic event that literally redrew the maps of the world. He put his empire, Mali, and by extension, West Africa, on the global stage. For the first time, European and Middle Eastern cartographers depicted this region not as a blank space, but as a land of immense wealth, culture, and influence. He forced the world to look south, to acknowledge a thriving civilization they had ignored. The gold he famously distributed didn't just make him a legend. It temporarily crashed the economy of Cairo. Imagine that. One man's generosity, his sheer presence, altering the financial fabric of a major world city. It demonstrates a power that transcends armies and borders, the power to give, to build, and to transform. But even that is just a footnote in his real story. The real treasure he brought back from his journey wasn't gold or jewels, but knowledge. He returned with architects, scholars, poets, and jurists. He turned Timbuktu from a remote trading post into a world-renowned center of learning and culture, a beacon of intellectual light. The Sankar University became a place where students from across the Muslim world came to study law, medicine, astronomy, and art. This was his real investment, not in gold bars, but in human potential. He understood that an empire built on knowledge is far more enduring than one built on precious metals. The libraries of Timbuktu, filled with hundreds of thousands of manuscripts, were his true vaults. Mansa Musa's reign reminds us that power isn't about what you can take, but what you can create.